I'd like to introduce Simon Tannock. And Simon is going to be talking to us about biomanipulation to reduce nutrients and organic sludge in wetlands and lagoons. Incredibly interesting, and Simon is from AlgaEnviro. So I welcome Simon to our stage today.
Thanks very much. Yes, so obviously I'm Simon Tannock. I want to run you through our company and then also talk to you within the needs and pitch about a particular key part of what we're doing at the moment that we would like a little bit of help with. So if we can go to the next slide, please. So Diatomics, which is the main part of our product structure, is a micronutrient mixture that is used to balance out the polluting or the amount of nitrogen and phosphorus in the water with those micronutrients, so as to allow diatom algae to use up those nutrients of nitrogen and phosphorus, and there's no need to poison the system, add an extra infrastructure, or add aeration or anything else like that. We can work from the drinking water reservoirs all the way through stormwater, natural systems, wetlands and wastewater treatment, which are some of the markets that we do currently work in. And we've seen elimination of blue-green algae blooms, lower nutrient levels, to make water management very, very simple. So if we can go to our next slide, please. So we started in 2014 with one client and one product. That one client was Unity Water. And since then we've become a company, we've moved on, we've developed some more products. 4 years into our journey, I was having a discussion with one of the team from Unity Water, and he actually said, you know, when you pitched us the first day, we just thought you were snake oil because you were over-promising and it just didn't make sense that you could do what you said you could do. But you clearly can. And then a year later, Unity Water were actually doing a presentation of our technology to other utilities. And one of the managers said, you know, Diatomics is probably one of the cheapest products that we buy, and it's certainly one of the most effective. So that was a real rap and a pat on the back for us and told us we were on a great path. And we're now we have more than 70 clients within the company. We have distributors who have their own clients in the retail space, and we're just continuing to grow. And we've recently moved to Bundaberg, so we're in new premises, larger, and we can continue to grow. Next slide, please. So we generate our revenue from sales and of Diatomics and our associated products, and most of our clients are utilities and councils, although we do a bit of aquaculture and then, as I mentioned, those retail markets. Next slide, please. So what we're trying to do is improve water quality by allowing nature to heal itself. So in where there is too much nitrogen and phosphorus, there needs to be more micronutrients to ensure that the algae that we want to grow, which are diatoms, do grow, and then through them developing a whole food chain, those nutrients can move through diatoms into zooplankton, insect larvae, insects, fish, birds, and the whole system can basically heal. And you can see that in some of the before and after photos of different types of sites that we've worked with. Within regard to the sustainability goals, we tick a number of those boxes and fit there very nicely. Next slide, please. So at the moment, we're not lean and mean, we're lean and friendly. With our co-founder, Lily Kelly, we are, as I said, we've moved, so we're looking to find a few extra staff to replace the ones that we had to say goodbye to when we left Sunshine Coast. Next slide, please. This is a range of our clients. There are more than that, obviously, but those are a few that are recognisable names, I think. And as well as clients, we have Australian Water Association and other such associations that we belong to. Next slide, please. So what I wanted to talk to you particularly about today is around sludge reduction, because the graph on the right is the sort of one of the key pieces of information that tells me that there's something happening here for us in the treatment that doesn't make a lot of sense. And so interpreting that data, it says, I believe we're actually reducing organic matter in wastewater treatment lagoons. Within that space, there are over 950 wastewater treatment plants in Australia alone, that have lagoons as part of their treatment process, and it can cost $1 million to $10 million for a council or utility to desludge that lagoon every 10 years. And I sort of suggest that perhaps we could extend the life of that lagoon or a wetland to about 15 to 20 years before it needs to go through that process. And at the cost that we would require for treatment versus the costs of actually going through that, there's a real opportunity cost to reduce, to save money and to do that year on year. And obviously it's not just about desludging, but there's all the other benefits during the operation of lower blue-green algae counts, better quality water, and all of those sorts of things as well during those 10 years of operation. Next slide, please. So what we need is to start a conversation with researchers, funders that can assist us with this project, and also a utility or council or two that have suitable sites. So we can basically all get together and form a project that will say, what are we going to study, how are we going to do it, and understand how much sludge can be removed, at what cost, over what time frame, and create that business case. And obviously, while we're here, very happy to talk about sort of what is our more day-to-day, which is just improving water quality as well. So those are where we see our needs, particularly in this space, and there's massive opportunity both here and worldwide to do that. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to continued discussions. And thank you for bringing up the contact details, because I'd forgotten to ask for that. Yeah, so I look forward to this continuing this event and having some great conversations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Simon. What an appropriate pitch, given that it's Water Quality Month here in Australia.